Maarten Baas is at work. He's producing a piece for his series called Smoke. He sees it as anything but an act of destruction.
We put a lot of attention in making the piece. It really takes hours to make it, or sometimes even days to make it, to restore it perfectly and really to make it a complete piece again. So there's a lot of respect involved in it as well, and it sounds as a paradox, but burning for me is not necessarily something negative at all.
Instead, it's a process of creation and modification from which something new emerges. After the pieces of furniture have been carefully torched, they're preserved with a clear epoxy resin. The Smoke series used such design classics as the Tonnet chair, the Carlton room divider by Ettore Sottsass, and Charles Eames' LCW plywood lounge chair. The series caused a stir in the design world.
For me, for instance, Smoke wouldn't make sense if I would design my own piece of furniture and then burn it. Then it's only the technique of a finishing technique, which is fine as well. But I really wanted to take something which you know already and then take that to a next stage. And and therefore I need something which already is known. And therefore I took old pieces of furniture.
Maarten Baas prefers to work by hand. None of his pieces are designed on a computer. His furniture for the clay series is molded from special synthetic clay onto a metal skeleton. In this way, hours of handcrafting result in unique individual pieces using an unmistakable design idiom at prices of up to 8,000 euros.
Things should kind of grow almost naturally, like they are not. There are no brains involved or so. It really like nature grows, or a plant grows to the light. And if furniture could grow like that as well, then I think it would reach much more the kind of perfection which you see in nature as well. It's kind of finding a balance between this human input and this natural kind of input.
The furniture from his Sculpt series also seems to have grown organically, though in fact it's made of steel. But Maarten Baas does much more than just design furniture. For Dom Ruinart Champagne, he designed this melting ice bucket. His latest project, video installations on the subject of time, like this sweeper's clock. Is it design or art?
What I say to people who ask me that question is just that I'm not interested in the answer of the question. I mean, I just make my things, and it's to others to make a theory around it, or to make it to put it in a category. But yeah, it's true. Designers call me not a designer, and artists call me not an artist. I'm just making what I make.
Take his grandfather clock, for instance. It only seems to have someone inside its wooden housing. Instead, this is a 12-hour video running on a screen. As long as Maarten Baas keeps presenting such refreshingly surprising ideas, it doesn't really matter whether they're in the realm of design or art.